Hello everyone, for today's video or base, I am planning on building whatever this base is going to be called. I think I'm going to call it the Vortex, I guess, but I don't know. Anyways, this is the plan for the wipe, what is it? July 29th, so probably the 31st. But anyways, so what this base is basically is, it is a, I believe, 5-story building, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5 stories, has plenty of turrets. There was a heli on here, don't know where it went. Anyways, you got your blast furnaces outside, all that, doors, and you have 2 main entrances with the uneven windows. The uneven windows provide different angles, which causes the enemy to possibly lose their angle by trying to look at the lower one while the higher one's there, and it may also discourage pushes from outside, seeing a, uneven window. But anyways, let's get into the actual tour. As you all know, this is improv, so please don't criticize me on that, just criticize the base. Anyways, going in here, you have your not cobblestone, as your stone walls, right? Put as many beds in here, you put chests in here, whatever y'all feel like it. I do not recommend it being anything valuable though, seeing as it is the outer layer of said base. Moving on, as you can see, there are metal walls in here, right? These metal walls lead to the second most layer, which will have chest for sure, maybe beds lying along the inside with switches controlling the turrets outside, but I didn't do that because, offline mode. Going in here, this is what the starter 2x2 base didn't look like, apart from the metal and shotgun and all that, but to start off with a 2x2 base, your TC workbench in the back corner, furnaces in one corner, chests in one, and then research by itself, right? Then as the wipe goes on, you can add doors to it. You're going to add a hatch here, which allows you to get to the next floor, which I'll explain later. And yeah, basically TC, this is where all the valuable research things will go. Most of our sulfur will be smelted in here. We can smelt metal outside because I don't really care about the metal that much. But anyways, once we get past that, right, you go around here, you'll see that each corner has one of these sort of hatches, which leads you here to the outer area, right? So on the second floor, there are 4 extra rooms in the outer layer. You have 2 of which are just hatches down, right? And you have 2 respawn rooms, which I'm recommending having 4 kits in this, right? 4 kits and a whole bunch of stems. You got your furnace to smelt stuff in light. We could fit 1 respawn bed here, but that doesn't have to say that we can't put them in the corners as well, since you can just walk right over. As I said, you got your windows here for your off angles, so say I pulled out a gun, we'll just go bolt action. Pull out your gun, load it up, all that, right? You can poke your gun out the window, get your angle, ignore the compound, I only left it half built because I was getting frustrated. You can also access your tall furnace from here, which is kind of helpful. And then going on from here, you get to your next floor, floor 3. This one has access to the middle again. You have your other angled ones, which gives you also access to turrets over there, as you can see. 2 windows on the east side, 1 on this, yeah. Going inwards, you see we have our batteries for some of the turrets. We can also probably toss chests and respawns in here if you all feel like it. You also have access to the innermost layer, which will have 4 sleeping bags total. One side, as you can see, will have a workbench with extra gun blueprints, extra ammo, all that. Other side will have your hatch. Then you have your respawn room again, which leads you back to the second innermost layer. Then you see you go down here. This is the storage room, right? I spent the most time here. It has 8 compartments, right? Each of them have 4 chests, all protected by garage doors. It has also the most respawns, so you have access to this immediately. I'm thinking one of these is just a kit room, the rest can be whatever storage we want. Moving on, back to where I was. Where's the upwards tab? There it is. So you go back out here, right? Second to innermost layer, you also have this, which leads you to the shooting floors, right? So you have 2 turrets protecting the inside, which is just helpful. You have your ladders in the middle for access to the next floor. Under here, you can put chests or batteries, depending on how you feel. Whatever we need, we can toss it under here, right? Say you need extra chests, throw it under there. Need more batteries for said turrets. These corners are designated for them, but you can also expand. You also have access to the roof from here, which I'll explain in a minute. And you have the door peaks, which everyone loves, since you can just toss it open, do that. Toss one of these doors open, you can peek out the windows. And then, other than that, you can go over here and you'll see there is a little resting room. This will have just ammo blueprint and stem blueprint in here. A few backup guns, not big ones like AKs, but more like bolt actions. We have shotguns in there, all that. Maybe an SMG and revolver. I don't know. 2 sleeping bags in there. Then, as I said, turrets on the inside protecting the actual shooting floor so people don't just get in from that. Then if you were to climb this ladder, right, there are a whole bunch of ladders. We don't need them, but I had them there for you all. Now you get access to this weird floor. There are no shields, but what it does is it allows you to have full 360 vision as well. Field of view. You can put as many turrets up here as you need. Then if you want to, you can climb up either through the hatches or up here. And this is where the helicopter would stay. You have your turrets protecting from air, then you have the turrets actually aiming at the seat of the helicopter, preventing people from stealing it. And yeah, that's kind of the base. Sorry, this video was kind of improv as I went because I forgot what all was in my base. But hope y'all like it. Please give me a good name for it, and we'll see how y'all feel about this base for the next wipe. Anyways, that is all. I will see y'all eventually.